Now we review the film Model House. Model House? That's not scary. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard. This is Random Street Theater, and I have seen Model House. This is the third time I'm filming a review for this movie, because the first time I had something on my face. Probably would have been a good thing, because you'd see less of my face. And then the second time, my collar was turned up, and it's just been a terrible mess. So I'm in a crappy mood, but this isn't the best movie in the world, so I guess that works. For 1,000 subscribers, I do purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. Be so kind as to comment, like, and subscribe. You're doing your part for a better world. Now, Model House. Starts out with a model getting hit by a bus. Seemed a little excessive, but I guess it's supposed to be funny. Then we focus on a new model who gets to be part of this photo shoot because the old model got hit by a bus. And now she's the new girl on the block, and she gets to stay in the model house with the other models. What happens when they're at the model house? Well, somebody shows up and tries to capitalize off their success, and bad things happen. Now, you would see the film Model House, and you would assume that this is a booby movie. Because you'd expect to see a lot of boobies. Just, there should be copious amounts of boobies in this movie. There are not copious amounts of boobies in this movie. There are a bunch of attractive women wearing bikinis, one instance of boobies, and that's about all you get out of this particular film. Alright? That's it. Okay? Beyond that, you're not going to get anything that is titillating. As far as violence goes, there's a reasonable amount of it. I mean, horror movies don't necessarily have a lot of violence anymore. So, I mean, this is definitely an R-rated film, but it's very much a soft R, in my opinion. The special effects are passable, and the acting is okay. This is not exactly a high-budget film. It's a solid enough film, but it's not a grindhouse film, so it's not exploitative enough. It's just kind of very much middle of the road. It's a soft R, and beyond that, there isn't a lot going on. What I do enjoy in this particular film is that, one, there is the commentary on one of the models, the sort of the plus-size model, and she's not even that plus-size. She looks like a kickboxer. I'm thinking like she's a kickboxer, some kind of a female fighter is where I might recognize her from. And, she talks about the fact that she's only there because they want to seem inclusive. That's the only reason she's part of this. And she's very sad, very, very upset about that particular fact. And that does speak of our culture. But, I've actually watched a lot of fashion shows recently. And, there are some big ladies. Not that I'm complaining. Like me some big ladies. I like to see a woman I'm not going to crush the pelvis of. But there are some big ladies in fashion nowadays. So yeah, that's a little outdated. And then, better part of this film is that there is a commentary on the nature of fame and the value of fame and how we seem to overvalue fame. Whereas, if a famous person goes out there and says, hey, let's donate to charity, everybody cares. But if I do it, nobody cares. You look at me, I have my medals from the Conqueror. Each one of these is 5 trees planted that I've paid for. You've seen my bracelets from 4Ocean. I did a walk for Ukraine, and despite all of that, no one cares. I don't believe anyone is going to make the decision to comment on this video because I'm going to pull trash out of the ocean. Nobody cares about that. I think YouTube said that there's something like 80 people who continuously have or consistently have watched my videos, and not once have I had someone say, I don't have anything else to say, but I want you to pull trash out of the ocean. Which is a perfectly legitimate thing to write in the comment section. YouTube doesn't care. So there's that. So Yeah, there's a poignantness to this film that doesn't make it good. It still resides somewhere in the middle of your watch list, depending on your desire to see women in bikinis. If that's a great thing for you, I mean, truth is, there's a lot of that on YouTube. It's a very common thing. You know, this movie was made before the transparent try-on-haul, so far as I'm aware, really blew up, which is the thing that's trending right now. And, you know, that's the world we live in. So yeah, you know, middle of the watch list, not a movie to look for, but not a movie to avoid. It's just kind of there. But that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours. Have the comments below. I, of course, am Richard. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Barry, the official strawberry poison dart frog of Random Street Theater. And I am here to remind you, of course, that for every 1,000 subscribers Random Street Theater gets, they buy one of these bracelets I'm wearing as a necklace. These bracelets are from the company 4Ocean, and for every one of them that's purchased, a pound of trash is removed from the ocean. Why should you care? Because the world is full of trash, and you shouldn't be part of that. We should all take responsibility, do our part for the environment, and make my home much cleaner. In addition, Random Street Theater has paid for more than 100 trees to be planted. Comment, like, and subscribe. Support a better world for you and a better world for me. I'm Barry.